If we flip the script on the rushing game, of course, Georgia's prolific there. Sony, Michel, Nick Chubb, and now with the freshman getting some carries as well, DeAndre Swift. Auburn stout along the defensive front, but with some losses from last season that were substantial. Of course, Georgia would love to just throw it 12 to 15 times and play the same kind of ball that they've been playing and protect Jake Fromm. Your thoughts about Auburn's ability to stop or contain the Georgia rushing attack?
I think Georgia's done a fantastic job on offense doing what they've done with the running backs. They came into the year, the offensive line was a big question mark. So far, they've answered all of the questions that's been given to them. But what you may see from this standpoint is how good of a front have they faced. I think it's safe to say, and no disrespect to Notre Dame, Auburn will be the best front that they've faced the entire season. The difference in Auburn and most of your really good fronts, Alabama, the Clemsons, the Georgias, Auburn does not have the depth that those teams have when you talk about the pure numbers up front on the defensive line. However, Auburn's first six or so on that defensive line are about as good as anybody's going to send out there. So you look at Dontavius Russell and Derek Brown, the three technique and the one technique for Auburn, they are very good. They're both NFL players. They'll be able to stand up. You look at Marlon Davidson, he's fantastic. He's another NFL guy. Jeffrey Holland is only one of the leading sack men in FBS Power 5 conferences teams within the country. You bring in Nick Coe and several others. Auburn is really good up front. They're deep at the linebacker position. You're not going to wear them out at linebacker. They play about 6 guys at linebacker, so that's where they have some depth. So as far as containing that running game, I think Auburn can contain it. I don't believe Georgia's going to come into the game and rush for 200 yards. They may break a big play here and make the numbers look skewed. But if Auburn can only give up maybe one big play and then contain the rest, the overall numbers may not be what tells the tale. If Georgia breaks one long run for 85 yards and a touchdown, but Auburn contains them for the rest of the game and keeps it to 150 or so, even 180, you'll take that. So as far as defensively against the rush, I think Auburn can stand up to the Georgia, attack, because Georgia is fantastic on the ground, but Auburn's really good in that front seven.